In a thrilling encounter that had fans on the edge of their seats, Bayern Munich faced off against SK Slovan Bratislava in a high-stakes battle where skill, strategy, and relentless pressure determined the outcome. From stunning shots to crucial saves, each moment of this match had the potential to change the course of the game. But as the final whistle blew, only one team could walk away with the victory. What went down in this tense showdown? Let's dive into the heart-pounding action and find out. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure to subscribe the channel and ring that notification bell so you do not miss our latest content. The match between FC Bayern München and SK Slovan Bratislava was an exciting contest, with both teams giving their all on the pitch. The first half began with high intensity, as Bayern, led by their star players, sought to dominate possession and create early opportunities. SK Slovan Bratislava, however, was not about to back down easily. They demonstrated solid defense and made sure to press Bayern at every chance. The clash of styles promised to make this an engaging spectacle for the fans in attendance. In the opening minutes of the game, both teams were feeling each other out, with Bayern moving the ball around and looking for a gap in the Bratislava defense. The atmosphere was electric as the crowd urged their teams on. Bayern was quick to establish their dominance in midfield, with players like Joshua Kimmich pulling the strings and distributing the ball with precision. However, the Slovakian side was resilient, with defenders like Kevin Wimmer and Cesar Blackman making timely interceptions and clearing dangerous crosses. As the match progressed, Bayern found themselves with several chances to break the deadlock. Leroy Sané and Serge Gnabry were constantly causing problems for the Bratislava defense with their speed and technical ability. In the 15th minute, Leroy Sané had an excellent opportunity when he cut inside from the left wing, firing a shot from outside the box. The attempt was on target but saved well by the Bratislava keeper, who was determined not to let Bayern break through easily. Meanwhile, Bayern's other attacking players were also having their chances. Jamal Musiala, always a threat with his dribbling and creativity, found space to shoot from the edge of the box, but his effort was blocked by a Bratislava defender. The game was turning into a tactical battle, as each side worked to exploit weaknesses in the other's defense. The goalkeepers were certainly on their toes, as both teams showed a desire to score early and take control of the match. In the 20th minute, FC Bayern München had another opportunity, with Michael Olise trying to make an impact. He picked up the ball outside the box and attempted a shot with his left foot. However, his effort went just over the crossbar. It was a sign of Bayern's increasing pressure on the Bratislava defense, but they still hadn't been able to find the breakthrough they were looking for. The match saw its first substitution in the 25th minute when Bert Mack replaced Tigran Barsegian for SK Slovan Bratislava. The change was made in an attempt to inject some fresh energy into the team, as they were beginning to come under pressure from Bayern's relentless attacks. Barsegian had been a key player for Bratislava in the opening stages, but the coaches seemed to feel that Mack's pace and attacking flair could provide an additional threat as they sought to break forward on the counterattack. Bayern's attacks kept coming, with Leroy Sané once again threatening to score. He tried his luck with another shot from distance, this time aiming for the bottom corner. However, the Bratislava goalkeeper made an excellent save, diving to his left to deny the Bayern winger. It was becoming clear that Bayern were not going to let up in their pursuit of a goal. They were keeping the pressure on, forcing Bratislava to defend in numbers. As the first half wore on, the game became increasingly physical, with several fouls being committed as both teams fought for control. In the 33rd minute, Kevin Wimmer was penalized for a foul on Michael Olise, giving Bayern a free kick in the attacking half. The set piece was taken quickly, and the ball was swung into the box, where Leroy Sané tried to get on the end of it. His header, however, was blocked by a Bratislava defender, keeping the scoreline level. In the 40th minute, Bayern's persistence finally paid off when Harry Kane, their star striker, rose to meet a cross from the right. The ball was delivered with precision by Joshua Kimmich, and Kane's header from close range found the back of the net. The Bayern supporters erupted in celebration as the first goal of the game was scored. It was a classic Kane finish, showing his ability to be in the right place at the right time, and the 1-0 lead gave Bayern the upper hand going into the break. SK Slovan Bratislava, despite being a goal down, showed their resilience. They made their second substitution of the match in the 43rd minute, with Juraj Medvedev replacing Nino Marcelli. The change was aimed at providing fresh legs in the midfield, as Bratislava sought to regain some control over the match. Their goal would be to keep Bayern from adding to their lead before halftime and to find an equalizer in the second half. As the referee blew the whistle for the end of the first half, Bayern München had the advantage, but Bratislava was far from out of the game. The scoreline stood at 1-0, but the match was still very much alive, with both teams showing they could threaten at any moment. The second half was eagerly anticipated as the tension built up. The second half began with FC Bayern München in the driver's seat, but SK Slovan Bratislava was far from finished. They had regrouped during the break and came out with renewed energy, determined to press Bayern and get back into the game. The early minutes saw both teams exchanging possession and looking for an opening. Bratislava's defense, which had been solid in the first half, continued to hold firm against Bayern's attacks, but the pressure was mounting. As the game entered the 50th minute, Bayern had another chance to extend their lead when Leroy Sané launched a powerful shot from outside the box. However, his attempt was saved again by the Bratislava goalkeeper, who was keeping his team in the game with some fine stops. It was clear that Bayern was the more dominant side, but Bratislava was hanging in there, showing resilience and determination. In the 55th minute, Bayern made a series of substitutions to freshen things up. Serge Gnabry replaced Sacha Boey, Jamal Musiala came on for Thomas Müller, and Kingsley Coman replaced Mathys Tel. The changes were intended to inject fresh pace and creativity into the Bayern attack, as they looked to break through Bratislava's defense once more. The new attacking trio quickly made an impact, linking up well and causing problems for the Bratislava back line. If you enjoyed the excitement, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more in-depth match analysis, highlights, and all the latest football news. Stay tuned for more action-packed updates.